Yo, what it is, man? This is B.O.B. and right now you were watching Blush TV, man. Y'all keep it locked. Bands!
Summer's ours. It always has been. Don't ever play yourself. One time for Future the Prince. One time for 40. One time for Drake.
I told you I had you a special guest in the building today. Andre Divine, what's good with you, baby?
What up, what up, what up? What it do, Raleigh?
It's you. Andre Divine has a new movie coming out, Love Under New Management. Let's talk about that a little bit, Andre.
All right, it's a story as far as uplifting women. You know what I mean? I know a lot of black women would love to actually get that inspiration. So it's trials and tribulations of a young black woman, jazz R&B singer. Christine Swanson is the director. I play Sean Levert, younger brother of Gerald Levert in the movie. You know, so we're just trying to do, you know what I mean, do things big with Raleigh.
Yeah, I'm excited. And you said Mickey Howard, right?
Yes, Mickey Howard, the R&B and jazz singer, and Tiana Parrish plays her.
Okay, and so this is about Mickey Howard's life.
Yes,
story.
her life story and her whole life story as far as the trials and tribulations, her music, a little bit of, you know, extracurricular activities.
Hey,
you know.
it's real in the music industry. Let's not pretend. Y'all read the tabloids. I report the news every day. We know how it goes down.
You already?
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about that. And like you said, he's playing Sean Levert, Eddie Levert's son. Excited about that. And we're going to turn up and hear more from Andre. So, Andre, you're originally from Raleigh.
Born and raised. Yeah. Grantland Drive, Apollo Heights, stand up.
Yes. You got to love that. So be inspired. Make sure you continue to listen up. We're going to talk more with Andre. He's going to tell us more about what he has going on. And this is not the only movie he's been in. He's done other projects. You know, you got that SAG card popping off real big.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so we're going to tell everybody out there how you can be inspired and, you know, maybe get your career started as well, all right? It's going down right here. Keep listening up. Call up. You got questions. We got answers. 919-872-9210. Andre Divine in the building with Choice FM.
Already.
Yeah, what's happening? It's your boy Lil Screen. I eating the Brussels gang, you know what I'm talking about? Casino, you know what I'm saying? Young Chew, Mondo, you know what I'm talking about? Taliban, you dig what I'm saying? And you already know what it is, man. It's Blush TV. Go get our shit and I eat.
Choice FM 92.1. He's with me, Andre Divine, in the building. Yeah. Raleigh's own superstar extraordinaire doing big things right now. So in case you don't know or in case you're just checking in, Andre and I were talking. He did the introduction, letting you know what he has going on right now. He's starring in the Mickey Howard movie. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm featuring in the Mickey Howard story, Love Under New Management.
Mm-hmm.
I play Sean Levert, younger brother of Gerald Levert. You know, so good nice little camera time for Raleigh.
Yeah, shout out to that. And plus he's been in the Have and Have Nots, Barbershop 3, Being Mary Jane. Like he has a lot of things that he's done on his repertoire. So tell me how it's been since you started. What was your first movie?
My first actual movie was Bolden. Got to give a shout out to my youngest son, baby Broogie, Braylon Grimes. You know what I mean? He plays the infant, stars as an infant baby in that movie.
Oh, nice.
With Yaya DaCosta. Shout out to her. So basically, we started with that and got him in it, and we just kept going from there.
So was it ever your ambitions to be an actor? Was that something that was in your spirit, you know, your calling, or something you just rode up upon?
Yeah, it was. I would say it is my calling for the simple fact that the project that I got coming out now is basically it's gonna show you when I was already making commercials at 7 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it goes back that early.
Basically.
Okay.
Yes. This is Grimes Family Hustle.
All right. So who was shooting those commercials back then? Who's
my
the
mom,
support
Lindy
system?
Brown. You know, Clarence Grimes. You know what I mean? Grimes all day.
Okay. Shout out to a wonderful mom. So she saw that in you at an early age.
Yes. Her and my stepfather Cliff Brown. They basically they put the camera up and they never stopped it. They just said we'll do the editing later. Keep it rolling.
I love it. So, and you said your son is featuring in the first movie that you did.
Yes, the first movie that I actually did is Bolden. That's supposed to be coming out later on this year. Like I said, Braylon Grimes, he plays the baby as far as the star baby in that movie.
And he's grooming them from an infant. So you see how his mother groomed him. Now he's grooming his son. That's amazing. So we've heard about how you got your start. How's it been since you've been in the industry? How are you liking it thus far?
It's good. It's always good as far as just the, you're always going to have the highlights. That's, I guess, maybe more so the best thing of it. But you always going to have that trials and tribulations that, I'm going to keep it real, that gas money to get back and forth, to commute, to go to all these auditions, to pay for these workshops, so it's hard. And then just to keep I'm a single father, by the way, I mean, I have, 4 children. So, just to do that, and to keep it going and to work, just to provide for them, you don't have no choice but to keep going.
I love it. Absolutely. So tell me, how did it feel when you saw yourself on the big screen for the first time?
It was it was funny. It was good. It kind of tripped me out, but like I said, I have already home videos, so it's just bringing basically flashbacks of me just
but it's a big difference
from
the home
definitely,
video.
Yeah, definitely a big difference. Get a lot more camera time and getting starting to get a little bit more capital behind it. So.
And all the celebrities you get to work with.
Yeah, that's always a plus and benefits. That, like I said, that's more so the highlights, but it's always just a grind that you got to be persistent and be consistent at it.
Right. True indeed. Well, you said that, and you mentioned something really big, the grind. That's what we're going to talk about coming up, because, I'm sure it's not easy out here, like you said, doing the auditions and just getting in the door. And we're going to talk about how others can probably get their foot in the door if it's their desire to go into that industry as well.
True indeed.
All right. So make sure you continue to listen up. My man Andre Divine in the building. Barbershop 3, Being Mary Jane, the have and the have-nots, and the Mickey Howard story that just dropped. So make sure you continue to listen up. We're going to talk more with him coming up right here on Choice FM with 92.1.
Already.
What up, BLUSHBLUSH TV? It's your girl, Duchess.
Choice FM 92.1. You already know your girl, Emanada Iron Butterfly in the building. That was Dapper, Anderson Paak, and Andre Divine is in the building with us, in case you're just tuning in. Yes, he's doing it real big right now. Capital City's local citizen, doing big things on the acting scene right now. He's been in the Have and Have-Nots, Barbershop 3, Being Mary Jane, and then the new Mickey Howard story. Now, we were just talking about, before we went out, the grind. How do you get started when you're just starting out, as far as like the information? Where do you start at when you want to be an actor?
Basically, you're gonna get a lot of information off social network. I guess that's the the main thing right now is social media, social networks. Basically, I would say get a portfolio together. I tell anybody to get a portfolio together to showcase your talents, whether it be music, acting, modeling, whatever. That's what Divine Entertainment is about. Shout out to Divine Entertainment. But it's just about getting a portfolio together and branching it out and promoting it like that's your brand. That's
right.
You Pepsi, you stand by that. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. You got to grind it and keep pushing forward. Once you get that out there, somebody going to inquire about it. The more persistent that you be.
Okay. So social media is a great place. Do you think is it a myth that you have to move away from Raleigh or go to some of the big cities such as New York, California, Atlanta to get on, or can you be right here at home?
Look, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. Right now, I'm back and forth, in and out of Atlanta.
Okay.
Yes, I got a spot down there, but things didn't happen the way I wanted to, so I had to come back. You know what I mean? So it's basically like, how persistent or how much do I want to keep going further? You know what I mean? Or do I just want to say forget everything and just, be average or whatever?
All right, so you heard it here first. All right, we're gonna get back into the music. If you're out there, you're an aspiring artist, you got questions, we got answers, call us up. We got a couple more minutes up in here. 919-872-9210. Andre Divine in the building, Divine Entertainment. We're gonna tell you how you can connect with them, and follow him on social media, and hopefully you can be inspired by his story, and it can help you get where you're trying to go. Emanada Iron Butterfly wrapping things up in the 4 o'clock hour. Special guest superstar in the building with me, Andre Divine of Divine Entertainment. If you're just checking in, he's also been in several movies, Have and Have Not, The Barbershop 3, Being Mary Jane, Love Under New Management with Mickey Howard, the movie that is getting ready to come out that we've been talking about. And he also has a movie, But Deliver Us From Evil, that's going to be dropping later on, too. We was talking about the grind and, what you need to do. I was asking him, if you're just tuning in, how hard is it to stay where you live, like right around here in the Carolinas, and still be able to, be a part of that industry? And he said he actually travels back and forth. Elaborate a little bit more on that.
Like I said, beyond, like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100 Eminem, you know what I mean? But, I'm basically, not stable as much as I would like to be right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to the family for keeping me, grounded and keeping me balanced, to where I can keep trying to do both, you know what I mean? But no, I'm back and forth, and you don't necessarily have to move away, but to get that exposure, to get that buzz, you're gonna have to go to a major city that is actually doing something, whether it be Atlanta, New York, Miami, LA, whatever, You're gonna have to.
Got to.
But you don't have to necessarily,
live there
until you have enough money where you can commute back and forth. Every now and then I save all my gas receipts, even 100.
I know that's right. Taxes, baby.
All day.
Don't play. Look, we were also talking about, how people get the wrong idea, even with myself, when they see us in pictures with celebrities and, he owned. They start calling, your phone start ringing. People want to borrow money. They want to move in with you. Talk to me about that.
That's always been, I guess, the side that a lot of people don't see. Like you said, they see you, with stars or entertainers or public figures, but that picture is not going to feed Brianna, Davion, and Adarius and Braylon, for real. Like, they're not going to feed my kids. These suits and the clothes that I model, they're not going to feed. You know what I mean? So until I keep grinding and keep going to where I can, then I got to keep working just like everybody else do.
Just like everybody else, about that check, baby.
Exactly.
So, Andre, tell everybody how they can get at you, because, like I said, I know we got Love Under New Management, as well as But Deliver Us From Evil, how they can follow you on social media and keep up with what you got going on.
Yeah, you can follow me, I'm on Instagram, Andre Divine. All social media is Andre Divine, everything. You don't have to
No Ebonics.
Nah, it's none of that. Everything is Andre Divine, Shout out to my manager, Nikki Couture. Shout out to the whole Grimes, that's been holding it down. Shout out to my partner in crime, Razzie. She's been holding everything down as far as with my family too. So we're gonna keep going, and keep grinding. Trying to see what's going on with the homeboy Jeff Carmichael, got to shout him out. He's another North Carolina, doing his thing, as far as burnt, so we're gonna keep going.
Shout out to all the NC natives doing big things. A lot of people around the Carolinas popping off right now.
Yeah.
Yes, shout out to Fantasia, J. Cole, highest paid artist of 2015 last year.
Right. And I want to say all the unsigned artists that's out there, y'all keep grinding. I'm hearing y'all music, 200, Kenny Mac, Nina Brown, Mosca Floats. I rocks with all of y'all. Y'all keep going. Ike and Shice Hazardous Records, y'all keep going. Let's get this money, man. It's North Carolina. Let's get it.
All right, Andre Divine, you heard it here first. Make sure you follow him on social media. Andre Divine, everything, no Ebonics, all right?
Right.
That's my time. I'm up out of here, but I know what's popping off in the city tonight. Feritage Nation, the #1 international party spot in Raleigh. It's reggae tonight, and you should be in the building for that. They got some beautiful bartenders over there, too. 2 rooms, 2 bars, 2 dance floors, and reggae every Friday night at the luxurious Feritage, 3601 Capitol Boulevard, all right? And that's my time. I got to get up out of here. Make some room for DJ 20, So Fab Kim. Follow me on FB, Instagram, Emma9 Iron Butterfly, and I'll hold you down. I'll see you tomorrow. You already know what it is.
Shout out to the homeboy Little V, my little cousin, in my nature.
Choice FM.
Wilson and surrounding. It's graduation season.